Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I don't know if these thieves were inspired by the jewel heist that happened at the Louvre in Paris over the weekend, but man, they went the extra yard to break into the Treasure Coast Mall in Jensen Beach.
Deputies in Martin County are looking for the thieves behind an elaborate rooftop sneaker heist at the Treasure Coast Mall. Deputies say the thieves cut their way through the concrete roof of the mall and dropped into the Champs Sporting Goods store.
That's crazy. They cut through the concrete and the rebar and all that stuff.
How would they know where to cut without hitting electrical lines? And
Right, exactly. Yeah,
this one sounds like an inside job, too.
Okay.
That's where they stole hundreds of pairs of Nike sneakers. The stolen merchandise was bagged and thrown over the roof and loaded into a getaway vehicle, but deputies say some of the stolen goods were left behind.
Yeah, right on there on the roof, they got an aerial shot of some boxes of sneakers. They said they got about 300 to 400 pairs of high-end sneakers, a lot of Nike, New Balance, estimated to be as much as $50,000 in merchandise they got away with.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, the burglary occurred between midnight and 8 a.m. And they said they had professional level tools and they triggered no live alarm.
Wow.
That's quite a heist.
But the motion detector in the store went off, so why didn't it trigger an alarm?
I don't know. Good question. I'd like to hear more details on that. Hopefully we start getting them.
Maybe they only have the doors alarmed. They don't have, like, the motion detector alarmed.
You wonder if they're listening right now, the ones that took them.
Yeah, great question. They could be.
They're coming for you.
Put on them sneakers and run.
That's right.
You better be running.
That's
Got a lot of peepers on you.
You can run far.
Yeah. Did you see the piece of space debris that crashed down into Western Australia on Saturday?
No.
Yeah. It looks like it's probably a spent rocket component.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
a propellant tank or a pressure vessel, something like that. You know, they say most of the debris burns up during atmospheric re-entry or it lands in the ocean, but when it doesn't, you got to say, I mean, what if that crashes down on somebody?
We probably should get a better handle on all of our space junk.
Yeah, and that's what they say. We're adding more junk to space, so this could become a bit more of a problem, just something raining down on top of your head.
I know Australia's motto is no worries, mate, but worries, mate.
Worries, mate.
Yes.
Boy, I got to tell you, Disney's having a rough run. Another death. Man died at Walt Disney World just a week after another person passed away at another one of the Disney sites, and just 2 weeks after a third person died at still another Disney venue. Now, the man who has not been identified was found at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground on Tuesday. Apparently had a medical episode, and they don't expect any kind of foul play with it. But the death comes after last Tuesday's suicide. That's what happened with that when we talked about the thing that happened at the Contemporary Resort.
Yes,
There was a woman from Minnesota
that
that came there, and she was obsessed with Disney, and she's like, that's where I want to end it.
Horrifying.
And then we had the woman at the Haunted Mansion, who's still there, apparently.
Yeah, she can haunt it forever now.
Disneyland, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of cozy. If I'm a ghost, what a great place to live out your ghostly days.
Yes, okay. You're always at Disney.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay.
I love it.
It's amazing. That's the only way you ever take advantage of Disney. A 76-year-old named John Moss had a sign in the front of his Highlands County, Florida house that said, absolutely no drugs allowed on these premises. He just got arrested. What do you think he was arrested for?
Drugs.
Trafficking. Yep. Boy, he had 32 ounces of blow, 36 grams of oxy, 442 grams of marijuana. He had morphine.
He thought he was going to trick him with the sign.
So he was a novice.
$20,000 in cash and multiple handguns. This guy's 76 and he's dealing hard.
Was he trying to be cute with absolutely no drugs here?
I think so.
You can't get cute.
You can't try to throw him off with such an obvious sign.
Yeah.
But I mean, his crew probably knows he has a lot of drugs there. Like, oh, it's so funny.
How badly do you want a larger penis that you would actually get in the back of a 1990s Toyota Corolla to get your procedure done?
Oh, man.
There was a guy in Thailand, and you're in Thailand on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They busted a guy, and I don't know if to bust him they had to pull him over, but that's where he was doing his procedures. He said, I became interested in this kind of work, so I studied and I developed the procedure as a side hustle to supplement my income.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, okay, before we judge, how are his stats? What's his success rate?
I'm sure the back seat is sterile.
I mean, what's he doing, too? Is he in a car? Does he do fix-a-flat? Like, how's he pump that thing up?
How do you find this guy?
That's crazy. I know. Oh, there he went. He just drove by.
Do you have to get a number from a secret? Like, how do you get to that point?
I don't know. Somewhere in the underbelly of Thailand.
Yep. Well, they're using AI a lot more in schools. We were just talking about this week on how they do it with education, but they're also using it for security. But like we'd said, AI has its issues, and one of those issues happened at a Maryland high school where a student was handcuffed after AI said he's got a gun. Uh-oh. But it wasn't a gun. Here's a kid talking about it.
It was like 8 cop cars that came pulling up to us. At first, I didn't know where they was going until they started walking towards me with guns, talking about, get on the ground. I was like, what? And we began on my knees and then put my hands behind my back and cuffed me. And then they searched me and they figured out I ain't have nothing. Then they went over there to where I was standing, found the bag of chips on the floor. They said that AI detector or something detected that I had a gun, but I was just holding a Doritos bag.
Oh,
They
man.
threw his Doritos on the floor?
Yes. Crushed every chip.
That's un-American.
It is. So apparently AI thinks a Doritos bag is a gun.
That's not good.
That's kind of a glitch. Yeah, so the school has apologized, said, whoops, our bad.
Whoops. Have fun with that PTSD now.
Yeah.
Go about your biz.
Kid can't see a Dorito bag ever again.
Y'all now messed up that kid for life.
Oh, I
but
know.
hey, no big deal.
They asked the AI company, can you explain that error? And they did not respond.
They're still buffering.
You're right.
Well, there's a Turkish court that ordered a man to pay his ex-wife damages after he saved her number in his phone as, quote, chubby.
Oh.
But you had to pay damages for that? It's his phone, right? You can call her whatever you want, right? I mean,
It is your
America,
phone.
at least.
But did she see it one time?
I guess
And
it
then
came out of
sue
the
him?
divorce, yeah.
You can. Oh my gosh! I wish we had that rule here in the States and have so much money.
Wow, how about that? Well, they had an awkward moment. Miss Panama's onstage mix-up happened at the Miss Grand International competition. It went viral as she misheard her country being called. Isamar Herrera, who's representing Panama, walked down the stage while fellow contestants and viewers looked on in silence. They're all confused and they're like saying, okay, like, where is she going?
She
right
got
now?
to the end of the stage. She's waving at everybody. She thinks she's a finalist.
Oh,
And I
it's
think
terrible.
They
You
have
can-
to announce that they got she got the name wrong in her head.
Yes.
That's embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, I mean, this is a rough thing, and you can hear how awkward this is. Even if you can't see it, there's just silence where people are like, what is she doing right now? We didn't call her name.
Oh God.
Next in is Miss Grand Paraguay.
People are like, what's going on right now? Why is she doing that?
Congratulations to
Nobody knows how to respond. You can hear the crowd, too. Do we applaud?
I beg your pardon. I announced Miss Grand Paraguay.
Oh, no.
Now you gotta walk back and then stand back there and go, ugh, my bad.
I would just keep walking.
Wow.
Just walk right to your car, girl.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of over
I
it.
don't think I'm walking back on the stage.
No.
I think you got to walk off the stage.
You gotta find a back exit.
Yep.
Dip.
Just walk right out, baby. That's it for me.